sincerity and the faith of you, and it just lightened my heart to see that. And again, when I see the things that you've done, the accomplishments you've had, but I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you, I've also watched you go through some hard life lessons. And Janiyah mentioned, but first of all, y'all lost a classmate in the third grade riding his bicycle and got run over by a truck. And y'all had to deal with that. And then Montasia, and what a setback that was. And you all have kept her name alive, and you have overcome that. Never forget her. I wish I could take Janiyah's point and say it was great, better points for living, but I wanted to just, more than anything else, tell you I wish you God's best for your future, and anything I can do in the future to help you, I will. Tonight, in closing, I wanted to recognize two very special people, and I hope I'm not getting out of line, that have had a significant part with you all and with every senior class since I've been involved in it, and that is Miss Brock and Miss Brown. They have decided to retire this year, and I just wanted to tell them, you have no idea of the lives you have touched and changed. You will not find out until you get to heaven and begin opening your rewards. But I'll tell you, great is your reward for the service you've given to the students of Whitmire High School over the years. Congratulations, Pastor.
To the senior with the second highest scholastic average during the high school career, the class of 2023 salutatorian, Miss Janiyah Epps. To the senior with the highest scholastic average during their high school career, the class of 2023 valedictorian, Olivia Martin. In order to receive a Newberry County Advanced Diploma, the following course requirements must be met. A minimum of 30 units to include 4 units in science and 3 units in the same foreign language or 4 units in an occupational completer program. At this time, when your name is called, please stand and be recognized for receiving an advanced diploma. Please hold your applause until the last name is called. Amelia Love Briere. Daniel James Clark. Riley Dalton Coppage. Hannah Lindsay Ellis. Janiyah Bruchet Epps. Peyton Adam Hayes Felker. Cadence Michelle Gwynn. Olivia Kristen Martin. Brennan Victor Moss. Cameron Eugene Rice. Katie Rose Shields. Emily Grace Tobias. Marianne Nicole Wisnett. Everett Ross Williams. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, I would like to recognize Ms. Sarah Harvey, the Director of Newberry County Career Center.
Good evening. Graduates, please stand if you completed a program at the Career Center. I am very proud to recognize 23 members of the class of 2023 who, in addition to earning their diplomas, have completed a career and technical program of study at the Newberry County Career Center. They are each career and college ready with a blend of academic, technical, and employability skills. As official recognition and validation of their accomplishments, they have received the South Carolina Completer Certificate with their graduation materials. Congratulations to these graduates and all the graduates. Thank you.
Now, would you please join me as we honor the accomplishments of this very special group of young people seated before me. For the class of 2023, please rise. In accordance with the laws of the state of South Carolina, and in compliance with the policies and regulations of the State Board of Education, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Whitmire High School, I hereby certify that on this first day of June 2023, the students who stand before me have qualified for a South Carolina high school diploma. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. At this time, Ms. Jenkins will announce our graduates. But before we begin, I would like to make it known that I talked to the members of the graduating class during practice this morning, and it is really important to them that the names of all members of the graduating class are heard. So they have asked that you please respect their wishes and briefly clap as their names are called, but be respectful of the next graduate that's coming on stage, so everyone can hear their name called as well. Please refrain from shouting during the ceremony. Thank you. You may be seated.
Trenton Wayne Blackwell. Jeremy Tyler Brank. Oscar Frank Brewer III. Amelia Love Bruyere. Christian Lee Burnside. Daniel James Clark. Caitlin Brianna Clark. Riley Dalton Coppage. Jacob Thomas Dickerson. Hannah Lindsay Ellis. Isaiah Drayshawn X. Shania Boucher Epps. Hayden Adam Hayes Belker. Cadence Michelle Gwynn. Andrew Tyler Hill. Nyla Amari Hill. Caleb Jace Jolly. Jada Leanne King. William Lee Livingston. Olivia Kristen Martin. Nathaniel Joseph McCall. Delana Lee McCarley. Brennan Victor Moss. Kaylee Nicole Proctor. Cameron Eugene Rice. Nashawn Gary Sanchez. Dylan Vance Satterwhite. Christian Tyler Seegers. Sarah Micaiah Sin. Katie Rose Shields. Ethan Noel Simpson. Trevor Quentin Styron. Emily Grace Tobias. Colton Trent Toby. Lyndon Bryson Vincent. Mason Lloyd Wallace. Marianne Nicole Wisman. Everett Ross Williams. Lindsay Grace Winger. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
Congratulations, graduates. The class of 2023 is a special group of students. This is the first class that I've had the pleasure to see from their freshman year into graduates. I've been in all the friendships that you have built and the passion that you have for life. The future may have mountains to climb, but as you complete your success story, remember you have a family here at WCS always that is cheering you on every step of the way. My wish for you is all to be happy, successful, and to make the world a better place. Congratulations, you are now alumni of Whitmire High School. Will the class of 2023 please rise? You may now move your tassels to the left. You may be seated. August 2010, the first day of our first year of school for most of us. The majority of us met each other for the first time this month, while others joined in later. We experienced so many firsts together this year, from recess to field trips, to getting into trouble, to building our first friendships. How crazy is it that of all the 7.8 million people in our world, the 40 of us were put in this exact school at this exact year to spend the last 13 years together. Timing is a funny thing, but God always has a purpose and a plan. We have been taught by some amazing teachers. Thank you to every teacher, administrator, staff member who has guided us along the way. We truly have the best at Whitmire, and I'm eternally grateful for each and every one of you. I genuinely believe that God places in your class purposefully, and that you're all a huge reason why we're here today. Timing is a funny thing, and God has a purpose and a plan. We experienced challenges and hardships through our journey also. From Brennan driving us wind crazy in 5th grade, to Amelia falling down the bleachers in 7th grade, coping with COVID, Ross and me arguing over any and everything, to true hardships like losing 2 of our best friends. Montasia and Bennett will never be forgotten. We don't know why all of this was a part of our journey and why we were chosen to experience it together, but timing is a funny thing, and God has a purpose and a plan. Besides our school family, we have also been greatly supported at home. Thank you to every family member who has supported and encouraged all of us through these last 13 years. I'm extra thankful for my mama and daddy for being godly role models for me and always showing up. I never had to worry about someone being at any of my events because I knew without a doubt you not only would be there, but you would be my biggest cheerleaders. I'm also grateful for my papa and Indian for being so involved in everything I do. You always knew what was happening in my life, and you were right beside me to support me every step of the way, including bringing me anything I forgot, which happened a lot. Thank you to my sissy for setting the standards so high, which pushed me to be the best version of myself, and most of the time better than you. Lastly, thank you to the Bad family, to Clay for keeping me on your days off and feeding me by hand before I could go to school, to Dee Dee for nurturing my love of headbands in kindergarten, and to Brooklyn for being my shotgun rider, even though you stump up my car like the onions on your sandwich every day before softball. Class of 2023, look at your accomplishments. We won region championships in both football and tennis, and district championships in baseball. We have been awarded thousands of dollars of scholarships, and we'll even make the honor roll. Most of our best moments can't be measured in awards or certificates, though. From every late night talk, to laughing so hard that our stomachs hurt, to us screaming so loud at pep rallies we lose our voice, or just one of Pastor Stowers' prayers in the group chat, my best memories come from the quality time we spent together. I'm so thankful that timing is a funny thing, and that God had a purpose and the plan to put the 40 of us together. This year, we have encountered so many laughs. From our last pep rally, when Dylan was a tractor driving cow, to our last softball game that turned out to be very expensive for Coach Campbell, and the last field day, where Daniel got attacked by a group of 3rd grade girls. We have made the most of every moment. One day, you're walking into your senior year, so ready to get this over with and move on to life after high school. And then you find yourself walking out of your last senior lunch at the nature trail fort, all scratched up with briars, a little teary-eyed because you wish you could freeze the moment that you're in with the people that feel like family. You go from dreading the long practices, counting down the minutes until you can go home, to crying at your last game, holding your teammates as tight as you can, knowing it will never be the same. It's so sad that it's all come to an end, but I know that God has a purpose in all of this. One of my favorite Bible verses, Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, "There's a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." The last 13 years have been the sweetest season that God allowed us to experience together, and this season has now ended. I'm so thankful that was His plan for the beginning of my life, and I'm eager to see what He will do in all of our lives in the future, because I know that timing is a funny thing, and God has a purpose and a plan. On a lighter note, I think many of you know that I have listened to a lot of Taylor Swift over the last 4 years. Through every era I have gone through, I Whitmire High School alumni. Hopefully you find some meaning in this, and even if you don't, I know Katie Shields, Bonnie, and my little 8th grade besties will. First, never be so polite you forget your power. Never wield such power you forget to be polite. Even if you don't consider yourself a leader, your power comes in your gifts and your talents. You have to stand up for yourself and not let everyone run all over you. But no one is going to respect you if you don't approach them with kindness and manners. The key to being a leader and having people listen to you is to be humble and polite while staying firm in your beliefs. Secondly, people throw rocks at things that shine. People are going to criticize you at some point in time in your life, especially if you are doing well, and frequently if your parents or teachers. Being criticized is inevitable, but how you react shows your true colors. Humility is an admirable quality, but it does not mean that you should not aim for great things and accept them when you achieve them. However, ensure your work is your own and not the result of dishonesty. With all that being said, make sure you're not the one throwing rocks. Next, in your life, you will do things greater than dating the boy on the football team. Although this is true, this quote has a much deeper meaning than just about dating the boy on the football team. There is so much we have yet to see and accomplish. Your achievements in high school will not necessarily predict how the rest of your life will go, and that goes either way. But I also want to encourage you to not resent where you have come from. You might think there is no longer any purpose for you in this one stoplight town, but you have become the person you are, sitting in the chair in front of me because of this town. Every family member, teacher, pastor, and friend that you have known has helped to shape you into the person that you are. Finally, please don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere. It deeply saddens me to think that this could potentially be the last time all 40 of us are in one room together. From silly bands to braces to caps and gowns, we have been together through every stage of our childhood. We have helped each other to grow and learn and become the best versions of ourselves. I know this is easier said than done, but I truly hope that we stay in touch. Y'all are the best 39 friends that I could have asked for, and I will always be thankful that you are the people that I was able to grow up beside. Taylor Swift also tells us to never grow up, but that is not reality. We have to grow up and move on and conquer new stages in our life. While we don't have a choice whether or not we grow up, we do have some say-so in how we do this. You can choose how you treat people, how hard you work, and what you spend your time doing. What I want you to remember from this is to use your talents for good, displaying both your power and politeness. Take criticism as an opportunity to grow instead of shying away from your dreams. Use high school as your platform to make your next steps even greater. Timing is a funny thing, and God has a purpose and a plan. I love you, class of 2023. Congratulations, you did it. Let us pray. Almighty God, I stand in your presence tonight with a grateful heart. I can see and feel how this is one of the moments in my life where all of your faithfulness and delivered promises is so evident to me. I thank you for my classmates, for your perfect plan to put us all together, and for our families and teachers, how you have guided their every decision to lead us to this very moment. I pray for me and my classmates in this next season of our lives that will undoubtedly be filled with uncertainty and unfamiliar trials. I pray that we would trust in you and have the confidence to know that your plan includes a hope and a future for us. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.